normally my opinions are quite the popular opinion, I think. And this one, not so much, but such is life. Hi guys, Gromit and I just finished watching The Monster. And Gromit, what did you think? It's an unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna have to agree there. I really didn't think that I wouldn't like this one. It's an A24 film, and it's a film that it's been on my watch list for a very long time, and I've been really psyched to see this. If you don't know, it is about a mother and daughter who are on, I'm just gonna say, a car trip to kind of save you the story for yourself to find out. But then they get terrorized by this monster in the woods. Come to find out, the movie's not really about that at all. It's more about their relationship, and it's more of a drama and maybe like 15 minutes of horror, which I'm not mad at. Don't think I'm mad at that, because I love drama, so that's fine. But this is 31 Days of Horror, and yeah, I was hoping for something a little bit different. I guess the real issue for me was it was quite slow and very predictable, and it was very, very simple. So it's exactly what you think it's going to be from what I just told you. It's exactly what you think it's going to be. It's very much, it goes into the past and the present, and you figure out their relationship through that. But other than that, not much else goes on, and it had me thinking that it was kind of just a short film, but really dragged out. And I don't know if the idea for this film came from a short film, but that would be really bizarre, because I don't feel like they added anything extra into that time. I felt like all of this, what I'm trying to say is I felt like this whole thing could have been condensed into like 10-15 minutes. And for that, I didn't really enjoy it, which is such a shame and so surprising to me, because this is one of those films, even halfway through, I was like, come on, it's gonna get better. And then I'm like, I actually think I might not like this. And it's, normally my opinions are quite the popular opinion, I think. And this one, not so much, but such is life, as us Aussies say. Interesting enough, the writer and the director for this film is Brian Bertino, and he did Strangers Pray at Night. I believe he did yes, he was the producer, and he wrote The Strangers, and he produced February, aka The Black Coat's daughter. I guess the first Strangers is more sinister, but I would say Black Coat's daughter or February is very, very sinister. So he's got a couple of darker undertone films. I just felt like this one was very plain Jane for what it was. So yeah, man, I don't know how much more to say, because it is such a plain Jane movie, and I'm very surprised by it. I'm gonna have to give this one a 4 out of 10, which is very surprising. Very, very surprising. I find it a little bit easier to kind of put these films side by side, believe it or not, just because I'm watching them straight after each other. So I can compare, hey, was last night better than this? Yes. So I'm kind of doing 31 days measuring up to each other, if that makes sense. I know they should all measure up, but that's the way I'm doing it. And yeah, I'm very surprised by that. What do you guys think of this film? Have you seen The Monster? I know it came out a couple of years ago now. What year is it? I know it came out in 2016, and I've heard non-stop praise from it, and I've heard a couple of you guys even request reviews before. So once again, very surprised by my score. If you've seen this film, did you love it? And I want to know if you didn't like it, like why? Did you feel the same as me? It was just like a short film, but long, and it wasn't enough stylization to keep me like hooked. It didn't have that extra oomph that made it a full-length feature that had a purpose. It all seemed to add up really quickly. Anyway, that's what I thought for today. Sorry, it's a bit of a lackluster one. Tomorrow should be really interesting because it's Singapore Sling, and I looked into that film and it looks very different. So can't wait for that. Thank you guys so much for all the great comments. Seriously, I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching along with me. It makes it so much easier. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. and let's hope for a better one. Or maybe you love this, maybe this is fine. If you haven't seen this film yet, I do recommend watching it though, because I feel like a lot of people do love it. Okay, I've babbled too much. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.